Hi, Craig.
Hi, Craig.
Hi, Craig.
Well, Craig, you missed the recap, so if you want to know what happened last time, you can
listen to yourself.
You can just go and listen to it. It's like over there.
Listen to it today.
Yeah, it's right there. The thumbnail's right there. I'm pointing
right over there.
Anyway, so our story begins for the night. By the way, this particular adventure is going to be the last one in what I'm kind of calling the Towson arc. After this, we're not going to necessarily stick in Towson. We might not necessarily stick with these characters. We might not even play Monster of the Week again. Kind of an ending, but also hopefully with a question mark instead of an exclamation point.
Cleveland.
You want to go to Cleveland?
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Hell yeah.
Holy shit. I really love that, actually. Okay.
They've got a whole pinball room. I played the AC/DC pinball machine.
Oh.
It was the best, man.
Cleveland would be pretty good.
Just don't shake it all night long. You'll tilt it.
No.
I've been to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame twice, but I've never been in my imagination.
But have you gone when Brent is sort of kind of describing it?
No. That would be weird if I went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and you were there just describing shit to people. This is
well,
David
it wouldn't be
Bowie's
that. I mean, in another life, Brent, in another life, you could have ended up as a tour guide at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, couldn't you?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I could have moved up to Cleveland. I don't know why I would ever do something like that, but anyway.
Cleveland's a fine town. Cleveland's a fine, fine town.
Yeah.
Here you go. Hang on, if I can do it. Nope. Keep talking.
Oh, okay. All right. You want us to keep talking about Cleveland, or?
No, I'm getting you a hilarious video all about Cleveland.
Oh, is it? Look at all these trades taking the jobs from Cleveland. Yes.
At least Cleveland. At least we're not Detroit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, I love these.
Yeah. See, you have inspiration, Brent.
Yeah. Okay. Apparently, we're going to Cleveland next. Anyway.
Yay.
Our story tonight is called "When the Man Comes Around." Is the title of this mystery.
They're all songs.
Well, except for Towson Under Wraps, but
yeah,
I like this as a theme.
Lordy Mummy, it's the Mummy.
Lordy Mummy, it's the Mummy.
Monster Mash.
We didn't do
Monster Mash. Oh, Monster Mash. Okay. Yeah. Anyway.
Totally ruined.
That's not how it goes.
So, at the end of last session, Joan had been given access to a small team of monster hunters, kind of expend with what she would, because the Forestry Service has determined that Towson is a little bit too interesting. We need more people on it, and Joan sort of has now been appointed a task force of some kind of younger agents within the bureau. This is pretty much their first outbound assignment. These are not veterans by any way, shape, or form, but they have made it through the specialized training that Forestry Service members within this particular division go through.
Tree.
U.S. Forestry Department, Sexy Alien Hunter Division. Okay.
So, Cam, I'm going to give you... You have 3 people. Tell me about them. Give me a name and a single sentence to describe each of them.
Okay. We have Shorzy, Jonesy, and Riley.
Of course.
You can fuck yourself rotten. That's amazing. Okay, yep. Oh, God. What is it with you and trying to corner me into accents?
I don't know, dude. Let's see here. Shorzy is the hotshot run and gun guy. Jonesy is the comms expert, and Riley generally handles logistics.
Logistics, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, bro.
Okay, so you have Shorzy, Jonesy, and Riley, and you've already assigned them a task to track down Mark Webber, and so they immediately set to work, giving all assurances that that this would be carried out and done within a week. And a week has gone by, and they go back to you and say, "We've determined that he's nowhere else but Towson. He's definitely in town somewhere, man.
He's in town? Okay.
Yeah. We haven't been looking here. We've been looking like everywhere else, though."
Okay.
Refresh
well-
my memory momentarily because I'm 4,000 years old.
Love to.
Mark Webber, was he the coffee shop guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basement one? Okay, good. Proceed.
Okay. Proceed. Okay. So let's say that since I kind of liked keeping this within a sort of calendar, let's say it's November 6th. It's a Friday of 2020 in this alternate universe where we don't have to worry about social distancing
The world.
and whatnot. Anyway.
Oh, was Joe Biden president? Yeah.
Oh God, I guess we would know by then, huh? Wow, that is
So have we devolved into a fascist nightmare?
no. It's
Devolved.
okay, but within the context of Towson, Ohio, Hart, you wake up in your apartment to the sound of a knock at the door.
Uh-oh. All right. I'm probably already up at that point because I don't sleep. So I put my coffee and paper down and go put the latch on the door and open it. So it's only open a little bit.
Okay. So you open the door just a bit, and you see that Grant Hendricks, the sheriff of Towson, is standing at your door. He says, "Oh, good morning, sir. May I speak to you for a moment?"
What's this about, Sheriff?
Well, we're going around to some folks and just in the area to see if they maybe might have heard or seen anything last night. Somewhere in the neighborhood of 2 to 4 in the morning, down in the alleyway.
Well, I usually don't sleep all that well, and I certainly didn't hear or see anything.
Uh-huh. Okay. Well, if you do happen to think of anything or hear anything that you think that we should know, he produces a business card and he passes it through the slat. Says, just give us a call. Appreciate any help about any of the goings on last night.
All right.
And he pauses for a moment and he looks like he's about to push you a little bit further. Then he kind of gives up on it. He looks down the hallway. There's a couple more apartments that he has to get to, and he keeps going down door to door, asking the same questions, and apparently no one really knows what he's talking about.
All right. Well, I shut the door and I send the rest of the gang a text telling them what just happened.
So, Hart, you were actually pretty fortunate. You can your window is right by the alleyway, and hearing about this, you can't help yourself but kind of take a peek down in the alleyway there.
Of course.
And
in mid-text. Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And you look down there and you see that the sheriff department has has taped off an area, a chunk of the alleyway between the Jackalope Brewing and the next building over. I would say maybe about 3 or 4 feet away from the manhole cover that. Oh wow! I can never remember Damon's character's name. Jeremy. That Jeremy and Tatters went down, and you can see what looks like the very beginnings of a crime scene being put together, and complete with bodies still on the ground with a sheet over it.
Jeremy.
Can't really. You can't really see.
Tatters?
Did we
today.
murder that guy?
Jeremy doesn't murder anybody.
You can't really see much of the. You can't see much of the person that's covered in the sheet, but you can tell that it looks like they might have been a college student here. Like it just kind of has that build to them.
Okay. I haven't sent the text yet, so I snap a picture with my phone of what's going on. And then I shoot a quick text to everybody saying something's up in my alleyway. And suggest that maybe we meet at our usual, the gravy ladle.
Mm-hmm.
Which is right across the street from the Jackalope Brewing.
Sometimes I fear that I made this town a little too small.
No, but I mentioned that in the first Monster of the Week is that it's right across the street from the gravy ladle.
Yeah, that's handy.
Yeah. So
don't explore the town very much because this is the best part of town.
Yeah. So I suggest that we meet there and throw on my jacket and head down the stairs.
Okay.
Because even if we don't meet there, I'm going to get my coffee.
Okay. So Joan, not Joan. So Hart is the first person to show up. Who's the second person to show up at the gravy ladle?
Oh, I have a feeling that maybe today Jeremy just feels like popping into the men's restroom and then walking in from there.
Man, I should have wrote that down because I was about to call that. Damn.
Make him roll to see if he pops into an occupied stall.
Yeah.
One of these times, maybe. But I love that. I love that image of Hart sits down, gets his coffee from who's working. Gladys, yeah.
Oh yeah, Gladys.
Gets the coffee. Gladys. In fact, actually, Hart walks in and Gladys sees Hart and gets the pot of coffee brewing because she knows that she's about to have 5 other customers.
Right.
Okay, so
what time is this?
Let's say it's 8:00.
Shit, that's early. Tell her to leave the pot.
Yeah, I'll probably be there close to last. I feel.
Yeah, Tatters is going to be a little bit
I'll raise
late
Tatters to be last
because it's Morgan's birthday today.
Oh, okay.
Which of course Tatters was completely unaware of until she came in with his coffee and muffins. So he got her a beautiful bouquet of flowers, which she's now standing there admiring. But of course, she's holding absolutely nothing. She's just he's just deluded and I'm just sitting there pissing myself laughing because it's bringing Tatters great joy this morning to do this.
What did you get her? I'm sorry, what?
I got her nothing. I basically I mesmerized her into believing that I got her flowers for her birthday.
Oh God.
Holy shit, God.
He can't help him. He can't help himself.
Person.
It's in
not
his
a person.
nature. I'm not a person.
You're a terrible puka.
Yes.
Or he's a very effective puka.
I'm a very effective puka. Exactly.
All right.
Okay, and then I worm my way out of there after I fed the birds with the muffins, and I transform into my hair form and make my way quickly downtown. So I should be there momentarily.
Okay. I'll head over, and can I make my beginning of mystery connect the dots roll now?
Oh God, yes, because I always forget about it, and it always ends up coming up.
All right, here we
Go
go.
ahead and make that roll. I'm going to just refamiliarize myself with the.
It's just I get on a 7, I get 1 hold, and that means I get to ask one of the list of questions at some point. So
Okay.
last time I had 3. This time I only have 1 though.
Oh wow, that's a pretty wide margin of like success, right?
Yeah, yeah. You really want that 10.
God, you want that 10. Anyway, so Joan gets there in her electric. God, what was the car thing?
GTO.
Yeah, electric GTO. And let me ask you this: do you bring the boys with you when you go to a meeting like this, or?
I would
Like,
imagine no. I probably like to project an aura of pretty extreme authority. And I don't want them to see me talking to this motley crew like peers. You know what I mean?
I get you. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah. And I would bet generally I would keep them off on assignment.
Okay, in this
Because,
case,
I mean, it's Riley, Jonesy, and Shorzy. They get really annoying really quickly.
yeah. So what are you having them do right now? They've been able to determine that he's not in Towson. What do you want them to do?
I would have them researching recently rented places in Towson or in the near countryside, researching properties that have been vacant for a while, researching any sort of Towson underground tunnels that might exist, any place that someone could reasonably hide out or squat.
I want a list of lean-tos, branches, shotgun shacks.
Yep.
All right, canvassing. All right, let's go, boys. Ferda!
Wheel snipe Sully, boys.
All right,
Dirty
I'll get in there.
boys.
Mac's in the mood for pancakes and bacon for some reason this morning, so that's what he's going to order.
All right. So you've all convened, and you can actually still, like, even from some of the other patrons are actually distracted by the police activity that's happening more or less right across the street, really. So there's a little bit of rubbernecking that's going on just within the restaurant itself. But what do you guys do?
If we wanted, I could walk over there and try to pull rank.
Oh,
Oh, also,
To say this is a federal investigation, let me through, and we can go look and see what's going on.
Jeremy could teleport right over there too.
Oh, absolutely.
Because we've been there.
That would look weird, though, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Not if
So
he
I
was
don't intend to do it.
not if he was underneath them in the sewer.
I mean, yes, we could go into the sewer, but I'm actually just curious to see what they're doing. Like, I wouldn't mind just almost listening in.
I mean, is there anything to say that this is weird? I mean, it could just be a normal crime.
Yeah,
It
that's
could
just it.
be, but we've definitely encountered some weird stuff before,
Yeah.
and it's
don't
probably
get me
worth
wrong.
checking out.
I don't think it's a normal crime. Just odd, you
Okay.
know, hypothetically.
Well,
just give it a run here so far. It's probably not.
Yeah, pretty much. This is not a normal crime kind of town.
Should we walk over there and I'll see if I can pull rank, and if that doesn't work, Tatters can charm his way past them, and we can
I
go
don't
see what's
suggest
going
that we
on.
overwhelm them with numbers.
Yeah, I
I
think
think
that
one
might
of us
be-
should go.
Plus, my bacon's just coming now, so I'm
Okay,
cool to
well,
hang out
I'll-
here.
Tatters will go over with Joan then.
Okay. Yeah, Tatters and I can go over.
Signal me if
Okay.
you need me. Obviously, I can get anywhere we need.
We'll
Wait,
do.
Joe, sis,
Yes.
are you going to finish the muffin, or should I just?
All you, bro. You have at it.
Let's cool. I don't want it to go to waste.
Yep, good call.
So we cut to across the street, and just imagine we're like doing the whole CSI pan, like quick flash, like police tape, body on the ground, little evidence markers, and like, but it's just one guy, like in like the brown Towson Sheriff's Department shirt, like just kind of like trying to keep one or two people back.
Okay.
And that's really about it.
Do I recognize the deputy?
No. The sheriff's got a couple of deputies, but yeah, you don't recognize this one.
Even better. So yeah, I'll walk up and flash my badge and say Federal Forestry Service Agent Joan McLean.
Oh, well, hello, Agent McLean. Nice to meet you. What can I help you with?
I think this might pertain to an investigation that we are working on. Can you tell me what happened here?
Do you mind if I see your badge again?
Yeah, I'll show her my badge. It should look like a federal law enforcement badge. It should say federal law enforcement on it.
Yeah, and he's just examining it, and you can kind of see the numbers like trying to add up in his head. He doesn't know what to do right now, and it's sort of adorable trying to see him kind of figure his way out of it. And he says, "Okay, well, we discovered the victim at approximately 7 o'clock this morning. We got a call in from Sadie Jenkins over at the Jackalope Brewing. I said one of her workers saw a dead body out in the alleyway. So we came down and identified the victim as what's that boy's name? Randy Stevenson. Yeah, he's one of the kids up at the college. Yeah, he got stabbed right in the neck or something. It's nuts."
Yeah, this we've been looking for a serial stabber who's been running all over the Rust Belt here.
Serial stabber?
Yeah. Could I take a look at the victim?
Well, yeah, sure.
Awesome. So I'm going to go look at the victim. And I'll make it like Tatters is supposed to be there and just, yeah.
Tatters shakes his head slowly and takes a drag on his corncob pipe and says, "Yep, Chief, looks like the Rust Belt Ripper struck again."
I think we have our subtitle.
Oh, shit, yeah, okay.
The Rust Belt Ripper strikes again. Yeah, so I will go lift up the sheet and examine the wound.
Yeah, so I'm trying to remember if you actually met Randy Stevenson. So Randy Stevenson, you guys actually sort of recognize him from this area. In fact, Randy Stevenson was the kid that was dragged into the sewer by the mummy from this very alleyway. And sure enough, as the Deputy Bach pointed out,
Bach, B-O-C-K?
Yeah, just because I happened to look over.
That's fine.
Drinking a Bach. Anyway. Well, he's right next to Jackalope Brewing. Maybe he's related to the owner. Anyway. Yeah, so you don't have a lot of crime scene knowledge, but you are able to tell that it looks like there was a stab wound that was done about like at the clavicle, just like really just angled enough to where it went all the way to the to the larynx.
And it's a fairly neat, clean wound?
About as you would, with your experience as a monster hunter, a professionally trained monster hunter, you kind of know how to identify wounds, and you can say with pretty fair confidence that this wound was made by a dagger, pretty specifically, or some kind of knife. It was a bladed implement of some kind.
Can I interject?
Yes.
Does it look like the stabbing took place here or somewhere else? Is there a lot of blood here?
Tell you what, can you... I think for that, what I'd like you to do is... sorry, I'm trying to remember how this game even works. Can you roll plus sharp for me, please? Just a...
Sharp? My sharp is 0. I've improved it. So, what is this? Is it, what am I rolling? 2d6. Oh, we're on this. Sorry, I got myself some new dice.
Oh, you can roll. You can tell me the result. Oh, okay. Okay, so with a result of 5, you're trying to kind of piece some things together, and you determine that maybe it was some kind of stabbing.
Yeah, come on, Brett. I can't tell whether I'm like ass deep in blood here.
Okay, that's a very fair point. Yeah, okay. So I think you are able to determine that, like, if the attack did take place here, it was pretty much stab, then drop.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that's... Sorry, I'm usually not like that. Anyway. Joan, you do pick out a very interesting detail with the stab wound. You see that there is a sort of indentation that was made, kind of as if from like some kind of pommel or like the guard on the blade.
I'll snap a picture with my cell phone.
Yeah, so it's based on the spacing, it seems like it's kind of got like a wider guard than what you would expect on a blade that has that's that thin. It just seems a little spaced out more than what it should. Anyway. Okay.
Okay, yeah, so I'll get pictures of that. I'll examine the rest of the body. Is there anything else of note that I find?
There's not. You find his ID, and sure enough, it's Randy Stevenson. And find a couple. He's got some money in his wallet, but besides that, nothing really stands out to you.
I'll take a look at the crime scene area. Do I cut any boot tracks or anything of note that way?
Unfortunately not.
Okay. I think I would take the information that I have and return to the diner unless Tatters has any other genius ideas.
No, I'm
okay.
I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take what I have and bring it back to the diner.
I'm fighting a desire to mess with Deputy Bach, but I'll forego it. Oh God, no! I have to, don't I? I have to roll because I have pure drive.
Can you roll that for me, please? You wanted me to do it.
I have to act under pressure. So
you've made mischief today already.
God,
he had a taste.
My curse. That's a 7. So oh shit. So I get a worse outcome, a hard choice, or a price to pay.
Oh boy. Okay.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay. Describe to me what you would do to the deputy.
Oh, easy. I was going to tell him more about the that he could be sure if it was the Rust Belt Ripper if he checks down the pants of the victim because the Ripper steals their genitalia. It's his hallmark. And then I was gonna, just walk away.
I feel like the worst outcome that I'm going to give you is that beautiful bit of dialogue is not going to happen. It's just hypothetical. Like, that's...
Oh, okay.
I want it to happen so bad. I think you do too.
No, I don't. That's why I passed it up, because it's meh.
Okay.
I could do worse.
Okay, let me actually be serious about that for a second. I think that having to suppress that urge that much because it's so ingrained into your essence of who and what you are, I think that you're stuck in this form for the next hour if you choose to pass up.
In my human form?
For the next hour's too late. For the next 6 hours, you'll be stuck in your human form unless you say that terrible thing and convince that man to go check the child's penis.
Ew.
Well, college student.
Hey, Deputy Buck? Okay. And then the camera cuts.
Thank you. Cuts back to the diner where you all see Deputy Bach, like the figure of Deputy Bach, like tentatively walking towards the corpse of Randy Stevenson. But we are now, the camera is on the table. Joan and Tatters have sat back down and are describing what they discovered.
Was there any pattern on that indentation? Can we make it out on the picture? Like from the pommel or whatever?
Not really. It looks like the indentations are as if like from points, like something like mildly spiky, but not as sharp as the blade. Like a sort of in not a diamond pattern, but like a Phillips head screwdriver almost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Sure, an X.
Shit.
Yeah, there we go.
I took got my wrong notebook in front of me. The young lady from last time around.
Monica?
French.
Monica French.
Monica. Oh, it is Monica French. I did take the right note. I would shoot Monica a Pinstagram message or whatever the kids do, and see what she knows about this her fellow student as well. Knowing Monica, I wouldn't expect a reply very quickly, but I would still send a message.
It's too early.
Alright.
She's not going to be up for another 3 or 4 hours.
Send her
Sure,
a
that's fine.
Facebook request from a new account.
She did friend me. She did friend me on one
right.
platform anyway.
That's right. That was one of the hats that we put on the episode.
Yep. So yeah, I would tap her. She would be one of my local sources that I would go to for information, especially about college kids.
Okay.
So a stabbing with a weirdly ornate dagger, does that sound like... I mean, we know there's some kind of cult going on here, right? Do you guys think that's it?
So Jeremy and Tatters, you guys had the most dealing with the cultists earlier, right?
Yeah, we had a run-in with the Order of the Eternal Watchers.
That's right.
Yeah, they didn't flash any ornamental ceremonial daggers, did they?
No, well, of course we only met the
That's the one.
cultist with the terrible name of Brian.
Brian, the cultist.
Brian the cultist. Brian. I am Brian. I was actually, when we were thinking, I was reminded of that, and I was wondering if there would possibly be anything to be gained by Jeremy and I returning to the sewer. Because you said it was just above, the body was just above the manhole?
Yeah.
Where we had gone down?
About
I don't
3
know.
feet
What
away.
was he doing here? He almost got killed here like a week and a half ago, right? 2 weeks ago.
The victim always returns to the scene of the crime.
Yeah.
So
what
why
was
did he
doing
come
back here?
There's another tag.
Yeah.
I like that one.
God damn it! I forgot how fucking funny you all are. Stop it.
Thank you.
That's why we've got all the Twitter followers or whatever it is.
Oh, that's what it is. That's our niche, isn't it?
Yeah.
I thought we were on MySpace.
Whatever we're on. I don't know.
We're on.
That's exactly what Joan says.
All
She says, I think Monica friended me on MySpace. I can't remember which one it was.
Oh my god!
Does Monica have a good GeoCities page?
Right?
Geo-
No, dude. She's moved on to Angel Fire.
Oh my god!
Hey, have you got the latest Mosaic update?
Hey, Mosaic was a fine browser. Move on. Move along. So I'm 4,000 years old. I remember Mosaic.
Oh my god!
Oh.
It's so weird to think that there's old internet, but anyway, yeah.
Yeah, so Colum and I remember when the internet didn't exist, right, Damon too?
Oh, yeah.
me too.
I'm perfectly old enough for that.
Oh, I don't know. Cameron,
I remember-
you seem eternally youthful.
I got-
but anyway.
I got to talk to Lou Reed in an AOL forum.
Whoa!
That's pretty good.
That's freaking sweet.
That's how old that was.
That is
Okay.
some street cred. Anyway.
Okay, let's move on. Where were we? Oh,
One
yeah. I was gonna
last bit
say,
of nerd cred. I was a student at the University of Illinois when Mark Andreessen invented Mosaic.
Oh wow!
oh,
So I was literally one of the very first users on the web, at least as we know it today.
That's nuts, dude.
Yep.
there you go. Everybody learned a thing.
And at that time, I was like, this is the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
Oh, I thought it was the greatest thing I'd ever seen because I was texting into the UW one. Somebody gave me a student account there, a friend of mine. So, and then Mosaic when I could suddenly have a freaking. It was suddenly visual. It was fantastic, groundbreaking, earth-shattering. Jeremy,
Say so.
do
Yes.
you think there's anything to be gained by visiting the sewer?
I think there could be no harm. Oh, let's just do it.
Oh, I was
Come
thinking
with me to the bathroom.
I was thinking you could do it. You could just teleport over there, or we
Yeah.
could both go. I don't.
Well, that's right. I could
Actually,
take you with me.
There's a crime scene still going on there, so
Right.
it's best you just teleport in there from the men's bathroom here.
Sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
should we
You
wait
can
till the whole
take
crime scene
someone
cools
with.
off?
Or
Well, they're
we
not
could
going to
wait
go.
till-
Well, the worst that happens is I noticed that they opened the manhole cover. I don't think I'll be caught by surprise.
All right.
Do we let Jeremy go alone? I mean, he
No,
has
someone go with
basically
him.
kicked the ass of everything that's come his way so far.
Well, it doesn't
Except the
matter.
one mummy.
I get up and I head to the bathroom.
Jesus. All right.
And
Okay.
I want to put myself right at the bottom of the ladder, at the manhole ladder.
Okay, so Jeremy, you go into the one of the stalls and you shut the door behind you because you imagine that you'll probably come right back here.
Yep.
Lock it, and then you bamf over to where you remember the bottom of the manhole cover sewer ladder is, and you've ended up there. And it is very dark, but you alleviate that with your flaming sword.
Of course.
And you kind of look around for a little bit, and it doesn't seem too terribly different than the last time that you were here and you ran into Brian. But yeah,
Take a very close look at the ladder. Maybe even climb up it to where the manhole cover is still in place, just to see if it's obvious that it's been moved or not moved in the last couple of days.
you are actually you actually get the sense that the manhole cover has not moved.
Oh, okay. Is there anything
Like,
to
let's say
investigate?
there's maybe some kind of dust or something. That doesn't make any sense.
Could be, it like mold or grime, right? Just sticks there, maybe.
Yeah, there's
Hasn't been shifted.
Yeah, it hasn't been shifted, and there's kind of a nice patch like covering over where the joint Anyway, it hasn't moved.
Okay, I'll spend no more than about 10 minutes then. Take a close look at like the foot of the ladder, make sure that Gosh, it seems to be I'm the only one that's disturbed it right here. Go back to that intersection where the whole kerfuffle started. Look around some more. I'm just speaking through this quickly, but spend 10-ish minutes actually taking a close look at things to see if I can discern if there's anything new or different or out of place.
It appears that the sewer has not been utilized for foot traffic for a little bit of time.
All right. Well, I guess I'm done shitting, so I'll go back. Get off the pot.
Hey, I have a question. I'm going to kind of casually look around the diner and see if anybody's like scrutinizing the scene across the street. Like, this is a pretty good vantage point. Like, not just from a, I wonder what's going on there perspective, but see if somebody else is too interested.
I like that, yeah.
It's not exactly investigate a mystery move, but I think it's in that kind of ballpark, I guess.
Well, I think you're getting a general read for the room, and it doesn't feel like there's anything going on there. And I think that we're at a point now where, Joan, you get a Pinstagram message back from Monica, and Monica says, "Wait, Randy Stevenson's dead?"
And I'll just respond, yeah, he got stabbed behind the jackalope. We are down at the gravy ladle.
Sounds like code and not real sentences.
Yeah. All in Bitmojis.
Oh my god. So after Monica is able to discern those hieroglyphics, she responds by saying, "That's nuts."
But she doesn't. So I asked if she knew him and all that stuff. She doesn't. Or I will
gotcha.
ask again.
Sorry, yeah, I
If
think
she
she
knows
maybe
him
wasn't able to. Yeah,
Figure out. Gotcha.
yeah, I think you had to maybe explain a little bit more what you were trying to say.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna see if she knows anything about him. See if she knows if he's been. If there are any rumors about cult activity or all that kind of fun stuff.
I think Joan had to like describe what her Bitmoji attempt at slang speak, sort of what that meant.
Blood train.
Blood train. Yeah, blood rail. Anyway, Rob, stop coming up with names for vampire-themed shooting games.
If anyone's listening, we're also putting emojis up as close as we can to describe the events.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, thank you. Monica goes on to say that she didn't know Randy personally. She just knew him by reputation. He was kind of a dick, real fratty, kind of broy. Dime a dozen.
Does she know if he was involved in a specific fraternity or the crew that he ran with?
Oh, man. I bet I definitely gave him letters when we last talked about him, didn't I? Tau Sigma Nu is his fraternity.
I'm sorry, Tau Kappa Nu?
No, it's Tau Sigma Nu.
Tau Sigma.
Oh, excuse me, Tau Sigma Nu.
Okay.
Ah.
Okay, cool. That's something to go on.
Also, I have no idea if Tau Sigma Nu is actually like an actual. Yep, it is. Of course, it is.
Events in this role-playing game do not reflect any real persons living or dead.
So, listen, if you're out there in the Milwaukee School of Engineering and you are a real men of Tau Sigma Nu, I say it about you guys. It's all right.
Tau 6, represent.
I actually started a Greek organization on my campus.
Really?
Yes, we discovered that all you needed to be a Greek organization was to have 5 members and have one Greek letter in your name, and then you could apply for segregated fees.
Oh my god, really?
So I got 5 of my friends together, and we started apple pie and got $25 to make apple pies.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and that's what they thought. They thought, "Yep, we'll give you $25. That's fine. Go make apple pies."
And where's that American can-do attitude today?
Right?
Altering at home.
All
Anyway,
right, so this is
Okay,
the
sorry to
same
derail,
kid who
guys.
this is the same guy who got grabbed by the mummy, right?
yep.
So he's a
So-
loser. He deserved to die.
Well, I don't know
Why
about
did he-
that, but he had bad luck.
That's a very
or-
un-Jeremy thing to say.
That's more of a heart thing to say. Am I rubbing
Yeah.
off on you?
So
Clark, stop rubbing off.
why did he go back there? I mean, I know humans are dumb, but why would he go back there?
I don't know. So
I mean, is the Jackalope the one bar in town?
Yeah, more or less. I mean, it's the one that the college kids feel good about going to because it's like a little gastropumpy.
Okay.
But
I love that the one bar in town is a gastropub.
no, so there's Jackalope Brewing, but
town.
I think there's more like local places that just aren't as well advertised just because
Right.
more town.
the people of Towson quickly figured out, okay, if we give something really flashy for the youngins, they'll leave our bar alone. That's more or less like why Jackalope exists.
Right. And incidentally, the reason I live above the Jackalope is because, I tried all the dive bars and I've got standards.
Nice.
Well, yeah, it's one of
Aren't
those.
you didn't you lead the cops through an extended chase?
Yeah, but they couldn't identify him.
Yeah, they
Because
had
he
no
got
idea
a
it was me.
fucking
I was
12.
Flash, man.
He was way too fast.
Yeah.
They call him the Streak.
Yep.
Man, we're derailing here. Okay.
All right. I mean, so here's the thing: the sheriff's going to be investigating this, right? So they'll probably be asking the same questions and same people as we would. I mean, can you just flash your badge and tag along as investigation, or is that cheating?
Is that cheating?
I mean, I certainly
were spelled
could try
rippers,
that.
you're okay.
I'm not 100% certain that the cops in this town are clean, So I kind of like them to not know what I was up to.
All right, that's fair.
Tatters is almost certain that Hendricks, the sheriff, is got some culty activity going on.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
He doesn't like him. He hasn't liked him since day one.
No,
Have
I
you
mean,
ever-
the guy's pretty shady. Why do you think I left the chain on the door? I mean, apart from the fact that I'm a known criminal, but
I would just like to point out that I think you guys have had maybe 1 or 2 conversations with this character, and I love that you've all just automatically just determined.
Yeah, I'm not sure where that came from.
It's really fun. I love it.
All right. Well, I don't know. So who should we talk to? We could talk to people who were at the Jackalope last night.
Can Joan maybe find out if there's any students we could talk to, if he had any close friends?
Like his frat brothers or
I
something?
did ask if there was a crew that he ran with outside of the frat,
Oh, you did.
or if there was. Yeah, but I mean, we could definitely check out. We can go knock on the frat store.
Oh, let's.
Yeah, who's
That would be so. Tatter's eyes just light up at the sound of it.
who would be the best person to talk at a frat? And I'm thinking probably somebody who's a current university professor is not at the top of that list.
Well, I could send Tatters over there with Riley, Jonesy, and Shorzy, and I'm sure that they can bond over Sports Center.
Oh my god.
well, I mean, my instinct would be to send Mac because he's kind of friendly and down to earth, and
You're really good at making connections.
the rest of us are
Guess I'm a
really
people person.
freaking weird. I'm not a people person. I mean,
Mhm.
I'm more the tax collector type. So if you want intimidation, I can do that. But if you want, friendly talk to the
Mac.
locals, send Mac.
I
I had
guess.
an idea.
What?
I had an idea.
Uh-oh.
Why don't we grab a tool belt for Jeremy? And Mac, you can just go up and knock on the door and say that you're there to fix the boiler.
Okay, I can do some work on a boiler. I mean, if it's not too broken.
It's
Oh,
not
right.
actually.
I gotcha.
And then you and Jeremy could do a little poking around and see what you can find.
All right. I mean,
Those kids don't know what's going on. If you say you're there to work on the boiler, they will open up the door and let you in.
yeah, I suppose, but wouldn't it be weird if I was asking about their dead buddy?
I wouldn't even ask anything. I just go poke around the basement.
Yeah, all right.
But
Okay,
yeah,
I'll try that.
throw a tool belt on your assistant Jeremy here.
Yeah, he looks the
You
part.
could talk really loudly to Jeremy about, hey, did you hear on the radio this morning about the
Yeah,
dead dude? in
drop
the
some
alley?
hints. See
Yeah, okay.
what goes on.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'll try that. They probably won't be
Jeremy,
awake
what do you
yet.
think?
I think it's a grand idea.
So what should the rest of us do?
Nothing.
Hooray!
We
I
could
could do that.
poke around we could ask around at the jackalope.
I live there, so let me go over and talk to Sadie. I gotta pay her the rent anyway.
Ah, yeah.
Maybe I'll
God, what-
maybe I'll assume my trusty dog form and just tag along with Jeremy and
Hey, wait a minute.
Mac.
Hey,
I'm
wait a
Mac's
minute, man.
dog after all.
When you're in dog form, could you like try to catch a scent of, the murderer or murderers? Or like
I
see
can
if
do
there's like blood on the
all-
dagger
I
and
can
scent?
do all the wonderful things that dogs can do.
Oh, yeah.
So you can pee on anything you want.
Exactly.
So you'll want to go back and sniff around the crime scene before you head over to the frat house, maybe?
Sure. Somebody better come with me here. Oh hell
Well, I
no.
see the three of you. You just need to walk by as a dog, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll just go and rubberneck a little bit with my dog. That's cool.
Yeah, okay. Because it's best somebody accompanies me. So I
Okay,
don't-
and then we can
I
hit my
don't get
truck and
pounded
yeah.
or impounded.
Okay. So
Okay. So we're going over by the crime scene.
you're
Okay,
discreetly
yeah.
changing
and
into a dog.
I am in my dog form.
Okay.
Do.
All right, so
Let me
Mac,
see. Should I do an investigate a mystery here, or
well,
do I
there's
need
one
to
thing I
roll
want.
for anything?
There's one thing I want you guys to deal with first. So Mac and Tatters walk towards the crime scene, and the deputy, who's Deputy Bach. Yeah, I was about to say, fuck, we haven't named him. Yes, we have. So Deputy Bach says, "Oh, hello, sir. Just need to keep you back just behind the line there."
Yeah, no, of
Um,
course. I just wanted to see what was going on here, man. This is crazy. What's going on?
So Tatters, while Mac is engaging Deputy Bach in conversation, you realize that you're not close enough to where you could get a scent. You'd need to cross the line in order to do so. What do you do?
I'm a dog. I just crossed the line.
Okay.
I just wander across the line. I'm just happily wagging my tail. I'm just an inoffensive dog.
Okay. So Jeremy, or God, not Jeremy, Mac.
Yeah.
Mac, you realize that Deputy Bach will try to stop Tatters if
Yeah.
he just walks across.
So I'm gonna try to just kind of direct talk to him, kind of with fast talk. Like, well, what do you think happened? Was there something in the alley back over there? And I'm kind of pointing, just trying to get him to look away from Tatters.
Yeah, kind of
Like
distracting
it just
him a
is an
little bit.
annoying, citizen wondering what's going on.
Yeah. What I'd like you to do then is I think
Tatters jumps up on Deputy Bach at this point. And
What?
I wag my tail and I
Okay. So
Yeah,
Oh,
give him.
I
give
guess
him
you've
some-
rendered
give him-
my attempted distraction roll moot.
give him some air licks, and
okay.
then I hop back down. I'm just
Alright.
I'm
I'm
just
like,
a dog.
whoa, Tatters, get it. I'm sorry, real sorry, officer.
Oh no,
Nice.
I love dogs.
Oh, good. That's good because he's a lot of
I don't think I've
control.
ever seen anything like
Friendly.
that.
He's really friendly.
Oh yeah, he is. Oh, that's great. What's his name? You said Tatters.
Tatters.
Oh, that's a
Tatters
great
is
name for a
name.
dog.
I
Okay.
go back and forth. These new Tatters or Taters. What do you think is
Ta-
better? I don't know. Tatters.
Oh, I think Tatters. Yeah, you
Tatters.
gotta go with Tatters, right?
Okay. All right.
I mean, he's just so shaggy. It's fun. Yeah.
Tatters
Hey, good
shoots
boy.
you. Tatters shoots Mac a look.
I think he's like part schnauzer,
gives him
part
some
porcupine, or something.
Tatters is now given
She's an
Mac
Irish setter.
dog side eye for the taters remark.
Haters.
All right. Does this give him enough of a chance for a sniff?
Yeah. In fact, actually, Colin, would you mind then rolling me a manipulate someone roll? Roll plus charm.
Yeah.
Be a charming, very good
My
boy.
Charm. Oh, that's 2. Oof.
Ooh, very nice. So with an 11, I believe like it just happens, right? I think in the context of this particular move, then it's they do it for the reasons that you say. And yeah, I think that Deputy Bach is enchanted enough with Tatters the dog that he doesn't. He thinks it's kind of cute and exciting that when Tatter starts to sniff the bad body, he looks over at Mac and says, "Is that some kind of hound? Do you know if he's able to track pretty good?"
I don't know. I never put it to the test. I mean, I wouldn't think so. He's no kind of specialty, sniff hound or whatever you call him.
All right. Well,
I think he's just being real curious, honestly.
Yeah, we should probably get him away from there.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Tatters. Come on.
Tatters.
Here, boy.
Hopefully, he's got all the sniffing in.
All right. Well, I assume I got some sniffing in. I probably got some good sniffing off Brock too. Bach.
Okay, yeah.
He's been in prolonged contact with the body too. So.
Yeah. So I think that. Let's say that you're able to kind of put together this particular scent that you don't associate with Bach and you don't associate with Randy Stevenson. This third person, kind of that was in this area last.
Oh boy, I was just trying to get Stevenson sent for the fry house, but okay, bonus.
Oh, I thought you were trying to get the murderers sent. Yeah.
I did roll an 11, so.
Yeah, I agree. I think that this was a wildly good success. You now have this third scent that you're not able to identify.
Can I discern anything about it, or is that asking too much information?
I feel like then I need to become more adept at like describing things through scent pattern, and that's something that my brain can't really do right now, and I'm sorry.
Didn't you research the game for us? No, I'm joking.
Ooh, you know what? No, I know exactly what it smells like. It smells like a very particular aftershave and coffee grounds.
Bom, bom, bonk.
Aftershave and coffee grounds. Okay. Tatters cocks his leg and takes a whiz on Deputy Bach's shoe.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh, hey.
Hey, bad
geez.
dog. Bad dog. I'm real sorry.
Oh, wow.
Come here, Tatters. That's enough.
That's okay. Just
No, that's terrible. I'm sorry. Like I say, I'm just training him, and I I found him. He was living in a pile of his own filth when I found him. He's kind of a rescue.
Oh,
So yeah, I'm real sorry. Well,
no,
we're
it's
working
okay.
on it.
That's okay. We shine the shoes every day.
Yeah. Yeah, when I
All
found him,
right.
all he could do was lick himself. And anyway, you don't need to hear the whole sob story. Come on, Tatters.
All right. Anyway, you know what? Actually, sir, I do need you. I do need you to leave. We've got the
Of course.
coroners coming.
Yeah,
now.
yeah, of course. I'm real sorry. I don't want to be in the way.
So yeah, he pushes you aside as a truck has arrived to collect the body, and take it through the rest of what happens after a crime scene that I don't know well enough to describe in this case. But the body's now pretty much off the board.
Okay.
And let's say that Mac and Tatters go back to the gravy ladle, and we had two other areas that we possibly wanted to do. We wanted to go frat house, and where else did we want to go?
I was going to go talk to Sadie at the Jackalope.
Oh yeah,
the Jackalope, right? I kind of want to do that.
Yeah.
Who goes over to the Jackalope to talk with Sadie?
I do, because I got to pay my rent.
Right.
And I live there, so she knows me.
Do you bring anyone else along with you?
I don't know. She might be a little suspicious because I'm a loner. You see, I don't really have any friends that she knows of. So I don't know.
Okay.
But I mean, if anybody wants to come with me, I could, and just like sit on a bar stool and have a drink or something while I get information out of Sadie.
Well, Tatters is able to impart that we're all looking for a wired fancy man.
A wired fancy man.
A wired fancy man.
Smells of coffee and aftershave, coffee grounds.
Okay.
I mean, a lot of people smell like coffee, but could that be our coffee shop guy?
It could be, but it could be a whole lot of other people too.
Well, yeah.
Specific
I'll
enough
make
yet.
sure to ask Sadie if she's seen anybody who's a wired fancy man smelling of coffee and despair. Something like that.
So I'm happy to go over and occupy a bar stool at the Jackalope. I'm also happy to run along with the other three who are going over to the frat house and just sit outside in my car in case they need backup.
All right, let's do Sadie at the Jackalope. It sounds like Joan is going to be kind of there as sort of backup, maybe not necessarily part of the conversation explicitly.
She's going to be listening carefully.
Okay. So correct. The Jackalope at around 9 in the morning on a Friday is empty, essentially. I think actually, Joan, you might get a little. I think they're open, but you're pretty much going to be the one customer. And yeah, Sadie is actually mostly doing office work, but she's still serving because it's she's able to. Joan, what do you get from the bar? They've got kind of a little bit of a modest breakfast as well.
Maybe I will, just to keep up appearances, I will order a coffee and just a shorty of beer and can I get just an order of toast or something?
Yeah, perfect. Yeah. So I think Sadie's the only person working tonight. But yeah, she gets through those things, and Hart walks through the door and she says, "Hart, good morning."
Morning, Sadie. Got the rent.
All right, that's good. Hey, did you hear about what happened in the alley?
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. I don't really know what happened, but the sheriff was up knocking on doors this morning. Woke me up.
Yeah, and I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, it's okay. Do you know what's up?
Probably less than you, really. Some kid got stabbed last night. One of the Stevenson boy.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's too bad.
Must have been right after he came in last night.
Wow, was he drunk or something when he left, or what was he with people?
Yeah, he was with some folks, but they ended up going. I had to kick him out at close time.
What, they just weren't leaving, or are they drunk?
No, yeah, his little frat buddies, they all left him. It's a shame.
Weird. Yeah, that's weird. Huh. So he's all by himself when he left, and was there anybody shady hanging around? Do the cops have any idea who that might have been? Because
No idea.
I don't want my room being broken into or anything like that.
Oh, honey, you know it's gonna be fine.
Yeah, you're probably right, but it's I got to ask these things. I just got to make it's interesting.
Oh yeah, that's what it is.
Safety's sake.
Hold on for a second, please.
Oh yeah.
And by the way, Joan is allowed to text me if she thinks that there's something I need to ask.
What you doing?
Yeah, I guess I would text over to Hart and see if we can get a name on any of the folks that he was in with.
Okay.
If those people are known around the bar or not.
Okay. So I look at my phone and I say, "Oh God, not him again." Put it in my pocket. Sorry about that, Sadie. So yeah, he was in here with some frat boys. Was like one of them the sheriff's kid, or is he in a different fraternity? I can't remember. I don't know the town all that well. I just remember seeing him in here at one point and kind of wondering who these dudes are.
Oh yeah, they come here every Thursday night. We try to we run a good business here, and we make sure that we don't overserve anybody, especially kids that young. They don't know their limits.
Yeah, I know it's got to be hard in college town.
Yeah, but yeah, they were in last night, and I don't know all their names, and I know the Stevenson boy just because, he's just been, he's been here since. I guess this would have been his senior year, I guess, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's tragic.
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh well, if I hear anything around, I guess I'll let you know, and you let me know if you need anything or you need any help.
All right, will do.
All right, thanks, Sadie.
No problem.
At least we and I leave, and I guess Joan has to keep up appearances. So
Joan, you actually get a text from Jonesy, Riley, and Shorzy. Yeah, I know. He named them.
Who did?
Cam.
Oh.
And they have very big news, and they want to report to you immediately.
Ooh.
Yeah, I would. I mean, we don't need to run over to the frat house right now. It's still like 9:30, 10 in the morning, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would say that they can meet me back at my place. And another thing I would be doing, just kind of in the big picture of things, is I might be looking for a place to rent, a better place to be able to set up shop and meet with these guys than in my shitty ass motel room. But yeah, I would beat them back at my motel.
Okay, cool. So you meet them there. They say with a lot of excitement that they have found where Weber has been staying, at least until they got to where he was staying. But he ended up leaving really quickly, so there's like a lot of stuff there.
You got made.
Not there anymore. Well,
you got made. I kicked a trash can.
Embarrassing. Well, it's more that we found where he was,
Did you?
So that's-
why do you think he left quickly?
Well, he probably saw us coming. Yeah, he probably saw us coming.
I kick another trash can.
Hart observes this as he's leaving the bar.
I will
And thinks
text.
to himself, "What a woman! Maybe one day I'll deserve her."
I will.
Oh, God.
I'll text the rest of the crew and let them know that I am heading over with the.
Oh, with who?
Uh,
Oh no, did we lose Cam?
I think so. I thought you lost me. Okay. Cam?
Mid joke. The worst time.
Say about humor. Timing is
My timing is digital.
everything.
Okay, well, it sounds like some crew
Oh.
can go with Cam to check out this site, and the rest of us can go to the frat
got me.
house. Oop, they are.
Speak
Anybody?
to me, Cam. Yes, hello.
Hey, how's it going?
All right, yeah, back into the business. So, as Rob was getting us back on track, you're taking the
Didn't you?
trio to go check out this hiding spot for Weber. Are you bringing anybody with you?
Apology.
I mean, I'll go. I'm not doing anything right now.
I might be crazy, but I think it'd be pretty neat if we all went.
Oh, I was thinking we could split up. We hit the frat house. The rest of the team goes to this guy's house. I don't know.
Yeah.
Split up and look
That's
for
what-
clues.
That's
I mean,
what
I
was
can be
thinking.
I can be talked into keeping us all together if you want, but
Well, I'll put it to you like this: which group is going to the frat house? Because we can resolve that really quickly.
That's
Okay.
gonna be Mac, Tatters the dog, and Jeremy.
Jeremy was going to go.
Jeremy, the boiler repairman.
Okay. You guys got me now?
Yeah,
Yes, you
we got
do.
ya.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're good for the moment. Yeah, we can all
Alright,
pop
excellent.
over there. That's fine. That sounds good.
Okay, I think we're gonna do frat house first, really quick, and then
Okay.
and then we're gonna check out the Weber
Okay.
hideout.
Sounds good to me.
So Mac, Jeremy, and Tatters. God, I'm picturing the three of you just walking up to this place in my head. I'm fucking.
Is Tatters in
rolling.
dog form?
I
Yeah.
assumed.
Okay, now you
Yes.
don't pee on anybody.
Just your
and-
trusty dog.
Yeah, and Jeremy, the key to acting like an HVAC repair guy is maybe I'll do all the talking.
Good one.
No problem.
So as you're
Don't try your
approaching-
flaming sword.
Okay.
So as you're approaching the Towson new house, you see that there's a Towson Police Department vehicle parked out front, and you can see someone at the door. A deputy is actually just leaving. He gets in his car and drives away before you're able to interact with him in any way, shape, or form. But you continue your approach towards the house, and you rap on the door, and a young man enters the door, and he's wearing a yellow tank top and like shorts, and has like flip flops on, and he seems really bummed. And he says, "Hi, what's up?"
Yeah, I'm supposed to do your fall HVAC maintenance. Get ready for the heat coming on. It looks like you're in a bad place right now, man. If you can show me down to the basement, I'll get it done and get out of your way.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, and I think he seems really Like, he seems really shaken up that he doesn't really, like, he kind of glances over at Tatters the dog and seems like he's gonna say anything, but he's like, yeah, sure, whatever.
Okay.
And he shows you down to the basement.
And on the way, I'll be like, hey, man, I don't want to. I just saw the cops go and something going on. I saw there was some kind of scene downtown by the bar down there, the Jackalope. Is everything cool, man?
No. You know what? I'll show you guys the basement. I have some phone calls to make.
Okay. Can I try a manipulate to just be like, hey man, what's going on, kind of thing?
Okay, yeah. Roll 2d6 plus.
And hopefully, like he's in shock, so I'm hoping he'll just talk to the first person who talks to him, kind of deal.
Gotcha.
So that's my extensive charm. You're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, that's my extensive 0 charm. Wait a minute.
That's going to be a charm roll to bro out.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's the best I got, sadly. Okay, here we go. 6 plus 0. Oops, I didn't type roll. Charm. Ocho!
8. Manipulate someone. They'll do it, but only if you do something for them right now to show you that you mean it. If you ask too much, they'll tell you what, if anything, it would take for them to do it. Yeah. So it's not explicitly. I think that in this context, he does kind of like he kind of gets a little frustrated before saying like, "Listen, I just found out that one of my friends just got killed last night, and so I have to go deal with that. Like, the basement's over there, man. Just do what you need to.
Do you want to? I mean, I don't want to. Do you want to light one up, man? Do you need something to chill out,
dude?
No. Okay, that's cool. I'll just get to work.
He can pet me.
Yeah, he seems pretty preoccupied. But you got into the basement, and the basement is just you're kind of shocked by the sheer amount of garbage cans full of old beer cans there are. Like, it almost looks like they started the semester by just collecting the beer cans, and they're just all down here for some reason.
Yeah, this is Wisconsin, right?
No, this is...
Okay, pretending. Okay,
Oops.
We're shocked. Okay.
Wait a minute. They've got this is a deposit state, Ohio. This is a lot of money worth of cans.
Yeah, man. You know what's up.
All right. Yeah. So I'll sort of meanderingly make my way over to the boiler, but I'm just I guess I'm gonna look around for any weird, fraternity basement cult imagery or anything down here. I'm guessing we're not going to discover much, but on
there's
the off
a washer
chance,
and dryer that looks like they came from the 60s, but beyond that, no.
Okay. All right. I'll bang around it. Is this a boiler or forced air?
Man, you're gonna be able to answer that question way better than I can.
Okay.
It's old, so
it's an old ass frat out. I can guarantee it's a boiler.
Boiler. Yeah. Okay. I'll just fuck around with the boiler, drain it, bleed it a little bit for them, and yeah.
Yeah, you can actually, and you kind of get the sense that this boiler kind of needed that. So you did sort of a good deed today. Like, they really did need their fall maintenance done, actually.
Okay. All right.
I'm actually really in love with an idea of like Matt going down there with that being the cover, but then like, oh no, this is.
It can't have it like this. I don't know, Jeremy. Anything you think we should be looking for down here, man? Tatters, do you smell anything like familiar?
Nope.
I smell down here is mice.
I wish that we had got something of Brian's on us. Which we don't.
Oh, Brian.
Because I was thinking we could look what we found. Do you know any reason why you know what I mean? Like inventing a reason to go to his room at the in the frat.
Oh, Randy's who you're talking about.
Brian is the cultist.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm thinking. No, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I wish we had something of Brian's. Randy was the cultist? I thought Brian was the cultist.
No. Why do we... Oh, okay, anyway, you want the cultist stuff. Anyway, we don't have either, so...
Yeah.
So there's
I
no
don't
way
know.
Tatters can get a unobtrusive wander around the house, maybe.
Sure, you probably can. It's
Can you turn into a
at this-
bat?
No, I can just be, I'm just a friendly dog. I'm just a repairman's dog, just
Okay.
wandering around being a dog.
Yeah.
A
yeah,
random
well,
dog
I'm-
wandering around
Don't
the
question my
halls of a
cunning.
frat would not be weird.
Yeah.
No, it really
Yeah.
wouldn't.
All right, I'm going to be on
Uh,
this thing for at least 10, 15 minutes. So yeah, take
Okay, so
I don't think
yeah,
I don't think they've done this for like 5 years.
so Tatters is wandering around, giving everything a good huff. So am I picking it up? Do I need to
Nope,
roll?
this feels. You guys start to get the sense that the frat house is sort of a cold lead.
Mhm.
Do I
Or sort of a dead end.
smell do I smell Randy in any way? Do I get any sense of him here?
Yeah, I think so because he lived here.
Okay. Okay.
You're able to catch up on his smell pattern around.
Well, I
It
was
is,
thinking
man. It's hard to
it would
think of things in dog terms. Okay.
I was thinking, well, I'm not a dog. Just think
No,
of things
kind
in
of a dog.
4,000 Celtic spirit terms.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm not a dog. I'm a person.
So
You said you
disguised
weren't
as a
a person.
dog.
You're a puka.
Shush, I'm explaining it in Brent terms. So if I could go to his room, I assume I'm not going to find any. I assume Tatters finds nothing
Yes.
of any great relevance here.
So I'm going to say, Jeremy, I think the key is for us to spend hours of detailed investigation of this house. Like really take it step by step, clinical.
I think maybe there's some
Just watch
asbestos.
the
we need
keeper
to
just like try to wrest your attention away from the place that doesn't have anything.
I think the GM's hiding something.
So I start a small fire in the boiler.
Well,
Okay.
I think when he said that we should all go to the other place, maybe we should do that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I think we could wrap up our frat house. I'm just refilling the boiler now. So
Okay,
We said we were going to do it, Brent, so we must maintain story consistency.
that's fair. Yeah, I apologize. I'm not trying to railroad you guys. I want you guys to explore the space as much as possible. That's how we get more detailed world.
Yeah. Otherwise,
Yeah,
So
no,
we
that's
don't
fine.
have so much time.
yeah, it seems like this is a dead end, dude.
yeah. Otherwise,
Yes. Okay.
there will be somebody somewhere going. But what about the boiler? They didn't check the boiler.
They didn't check the boiler though.
Max said he checked the boiler.
Who did we
Okay,
lose?
move on.
Lost David.
Cam just
Nobody.
muted. Oh, Damon's
Oh.
gone. He just teleported
He
somewhere.
teleported someplace. Yes.
Okay. So
Do we still have Brett?
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I do not hear him.
I
Oh
hear
my
Brett.
God.
Yeah, we
really?
do.
Wait, do you hear anybody?
I'm going to do the same thing that Damon appears to.
Okay.
Okay.
Huh.
This actually, if we do this right, this will be a nice way to kind of cap the session because I feel like I'm starting to kind of lose a little bit of focus, and this will be a good way to end the sesh. Okay. Do we
Cam
have
is
Cam?
back. Did you hear us,
Okay,
Cam?
I have Brent now, so
Okay.
whatever that was should be fixed here. Sorry, guys.
We
All
don't
right,
have
so-
Damon, but he's not in the other place, so I guess you could proceed.
Yeah, so I think that we'll just kind of slow start this and then we'll get rolling from there. So you arrive at the location that Riley, Jonesy, and Shorzy told you about, and it is, it's essentially, and you feel a little silly afterwards. It's essentially a sub basement to the coffee shop that Weber had been operating.
Son of a bitch.
Right? But I mean, you couldn't have known.
That's how
But
it goes
down
sometimes.
there, you're able to find there is on the wall there is a robe that bears the symbol of the Order of Eternal Watchers, and there is a whole bank of CCT televisions that are rolling live footage that's being recorded all around town. And there is there's a lot of books about the occult and strange occurrences and newspaper clippings. You get the sense that you are in the den of someone who was deeply invested in like trying to solve some mystery, and you can see the results of them solving that mystery.
I look at my brother's boner and roll my eyes and say gross.
Oh my god.
What?
I'm sure your heart is a rock in this room, right?
Wait. Did we meet? Sorry, we're there. I thought this was going on parallel with me fixing the boiler.
No, I think we all went.
Okay,
everybody went over.
Yeah, we're all going. Dan's back. Perfect.
Yay.
Okay.
Mac has a boner.
No.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it.
So we're in
lots
the
of
secret
CCTV.
sub basement of the what was the name of Mark Webber's coffee shop?
Oh no.
Come on, internet, help us out.
No way.
Head face?
Did I really not? Didn't write it down. How could I have not wrote it down?
Wait, who's...
God
Anyway.
damn
Was there
this
like
game.
was there
Anyhow.
like
It's all ruined now.
for lease sign out front or anything?
Wasn't it like Uncommon Grounds or something like that?
Yeah.
Real thing.
There it is.
That's-
Okay.
That's an actual.
That's what it was.
That's an actual.
That is
Coffee
an
shop.
actual shop. Yeah, it's in. There's a
Oh.
couple of them in Chicago.
Any
Oh, gotcha.
similarity is
Purely coincidental.
purely
And-
coincidental.
Well, it's
Yeah.
it's Uncommon Ground. This
It's
coffee-
uncommon with 3 Ks.
Oh,
Oh,
there you go.
God.
Wah wah.
So the coffee shop that Mark Webber was running, you find the secret sub basement. Jonesy and Riley have led you there, and it is got CCTV televisions that are like recording like different like camera emplacements around town. It has a bunch of books of the occult. There is a robe with the insignia for the Order of the Eternal Watchers, and you're able to gather quite a bit of information directly pertinent to what's going on right now.
Ooh.
Weber, while being not very specific about it, came to Towson to find a very particular place to perform a ritual. He seems intensely interested in raising something that he calls the judgment, which will, as he's quoted here, lay waste to all sin in mankind and rebirth the world afresh. And you're reading through some of his notes, it appears that he needs to acquire the blood of 3 who have undergone strange peril.
Oh.
Aha. Okay.
Like a mummy
And
attack.
Just with your very quick glancing around, yes, Illuminati confirmed. You're able to make a rather shocking discovery. Number one, that Weber has left behind his computer, which has a live message stream from what you can assume is other members of the Eternal Watchers who are now going to start converging on Towson. And also, he has apparently been tracking the movements of one Shepard Hendricks and Monica French
Ooh.
and Randy Stevenson.
Shepard Hendricks, he's the sheriff's boy, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We need to get him, and we need to get Monica.
And that's what we'll do next time.
On game.
Yay.
Okay, so wait, I'm sorry, I apparently was confused. So it's what's the name of the student that got killed? It was Randy?
Randy Stevenson.
I don't know why I thought it was Brian this whole time.
I don't know.
Because
Brian
Brian was
was
the
the cultist that you resurrected.
To be fair, Randy looked like a Brian.
Yeah, I think so.
Actually, I got that that character detail here. Looks a little bit like a Brian.
Oh, so now I can ask my dick question, Brent.
What's
What
that?
does the insignia? What does the insignia of the order look like?
Oh man, you're gonna have to go back to this is an editor's notes. Go back to Towson Under Wraps episode 1 for that description.
Oh, okay.
Is it?
Maybe episode 2. I know I described it, but I can't remember what I said. Whatever I said then, that's what it looks like. I think there was a hammer involved. Anyway.
Oh, a
I didn't-
hammer. Okay.
Put the answer down in the comments, guys.
Already done, my friend.
We'll send you a sticker.
Oh, we're not making stickers. Fuck that.
Oh boy.
I will make them a sticker if they put it in the comments.
Okay.
If someone puts that answer in the comments, I will make you a sticker and mail it to you.
There you go.
That's so good.
Alright.
It has to be the right answer though.
Yes.
Because there is a right answer. We're just not going to look right now. Anyway,
Okay.
let's meet next week and try to do this again. Tuesday, maybe?
That works.
Yeah.
for me.
Tuesday sounds good to me.
Tuesday sounds good. This
As I
was a
mentioned
good
at the
one.
top, my son will be here, so I may not be able to play.
Oh, then we
Okay.
can't do it. Then we can't do it Tuesday. It's got to be
Can't do it
another day.
Tuesday. Yep.
Yeah.
So we'll figure it.
Um,
And then Thursday we're doing a session 0 for Wild.
Thursday
Mount?
we're doing a session 0 for Wild Mount, and then if our Tuesday is open, maybe I'll see if Mike is available on Tuesday, and we'll play on Tuesday.
That's
That'll
group.
work.
That's group 1, right? I'm
Yeah.
in group A.
Yes, that's group 1 because yeah, and then I know you and Damon were both like, it'd be cool if we could play, but schedules are busy. I get it. So we'll punt that one to like the beginning of November or something. We'll
That's
look
cool.
at what our schedules are. Yeah,
Awesome.
and that'll be the 3 of us, and maybe if we rope in one other person, cool.
Yeah,
So-
you guys should listen to our last Call of Cthulhu session because Cam got all messed up at the end.
Oh man,
Oh, dope, really?
I don't want to give it away, but I want to give it away, but I won't give it away.
Yeah, that was like, did I see that? That was just like the first part of a story?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we didn't-
It ran longer than I thought it would be, but
Gotcha.
the build up.
You know how it always goes. It gets started later and then runs
Yeah.
longer than you intend.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
just
Trust me, the build up, the payoff at the end is worth it.
it absolutely is.
Yeah, that was
Well-
what you mean. That you mean going into the woods, and yeah,
Yes.
that was not cool. Oh,
So hey,
Yeah,
I
the last 20 minutes gets pretty Cthulhu-y.
Dope. All right. Well,
All right.
have a good night, y'all.
That was
Thank you so
fun.
much
Great,
for,
thanks.
for playing with us.
Bye,
and
um,
have a good
okay.
night.
Good night,
Bye,
guys.
everybody.
All right.
Bye. What are we doing?
Oh yeah, Craig. Craig.
Craig.